Is this video for sailing and entertainment purposes only? You're dang skippy it is.
Who's your favorite reaction channel? Somebody asked. Karina.
Why are you walking away so fast? You're walking in uniform.
Obsessed with Karina Kaboom. What's wrong with Karina Kaboom? She's a nice lady. Ha! The ha is going with Karina's intro tomorrow. I know it is. I cannot wait.
I don't do that.
You're kidding, right? What's it like knowing that your Amber Lynn's the one that got away? I am not fazed.
Good evening.
What are you doing out here?
Hello everybody, it's me. In today's video, we are talking about Amber Reed being exposed, revealed for lying about never using a debit card. Why can't you lie about a Kermit? That would be more interesting. And also taking a quick look at her new video where she claims she's on her own. A Kermit is more on his own than you. So the second part of this video is Foodie Beauty's ridiculous community page posts about FFG, French Fry Girl, and her ridiculous, outrageous new live stream that is highly inappropriate, but we're going to talk about some of the somewhat appropriate parts of it. So get ready. I feel like a girl of yesterday yet again. All right, so if you could not tell already by this ridiculous intro. So as always, everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only, not meant to be taken seriously. I'm sharing opinions and not facts about publicly accessible information made public by public figures. First, I would urge you to please, if you can, be kind in the comments section. Please do not go to these people's channels and leave them mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments. Okay, so in Amber's last video, she clearly stated that she has never used her own debit card before, which was very outrageous, right? But somebody has posted, a channel has posted a clip from Amber's own channel of her literally using a debit card.
Monsters, monsters, monsters.
Okay, in a store. I would like to take a moment of silence for Amber Lynn's incessant lying about things that don't really matter. The moment is over. Never happened. Why would somebody who has an arsenal of massive, huge footage from all of the years of forcing people to drive them to Target, right? Why would somebody lie about something that can easily be shown as a lie? Second question I have for our most entertaining favorite YouTuber, our riveting girl, is why would you lie about something that paints you in a negative light? My answer to that, I'm sure Amber Lynn will create a drama saying that she forgot or the haters are coming for her. The haters are the reason you could have Wi-Fi. I think she's lying about it because she will lie about anything. It's a pathological desire to do it. And I think that she honestly lies about these things to seem more quirky. What a quirky girl. And to seem, you know, like very different than the rest of the people. And of course, that's not true. You don't want to use your debit card and didn't use it, not because of some deep-seated anxiety. And I'm very sensitive to anxiety. I just know that for you, what you're doing here is, A, you're lying. You have used the debit card. Now that you've been proven as a liar about doing that, I mean, you could see the screenshot right there, but I'm going to link the video in my description box. By all means, go and watch it, where she's clearly using a debit card. But I really genuinely believe that she lies because she can, because there is absolutely no repercussions. If every single time she made up wild accusations and lies, people left her channel, I'm not telling you to, but if that happened, one time she lost like 11 or 12,000 subscribers, not even because of lying, just because of being disrespectful, aka disrespectful. Like if she continuously got punished on YouTube for lying, she would stop, okay? There's no repercussions. People expect her to, and her audience, although right now everybody's very ambivalent because mommy took her to Walmart, but like her audience, okay, can I just be honest with you, because just you and me. A few times a year, her audience gets really happy with her when she does what they want, but don't worry. The real Anne Boleyn is coming your way. She may be taken to Target and Walmart, but eventually she'll get back to herself. This is why I love me some Anne Boleyn, okay? So right now her audience is happy, but it's also because they just, in general, nobody cares that she lies because they just accepted it. And honestly, you should never, ever, ever accept anyone in your personal life or somebody that you're paying their light bill by watching their videos to lie to you. What's the point of lying about this, Amberlynn? What is the point? She's going to say that she, forgot, she used it once, she doesn't know how to use it. You made your partners use your debit card because you didn't want to lift a finger and you just wanted to put out nonsense. So now that she's been exposed as lying, we're just going to move right along, right? Because everybody expects it. Okay. Anne Boleyn showed a new video. She showed a little tour of her kitchen, her new video. You know what I find interesting before we get into her new video? So while she was AKA moving, AKA not doing anything and the movers moved you, okay? She was uploading once a week with perfect internet, with amazing Wi-Fi, right? In her old house in Kentucky. She was only able to upload once a week. But now that she has literally moved, and she's busier than she was before because, well, I'm sure mom comes over to help her unpack. But other than that, she's there in the apartment by herself and she has to unpack and set everything up. She's posting every other day. And she says because she doesn't have Wi-Fi. Remember I told you she was going to have a huge problem with Wi-Fi? There you go. You're welcome. She says she doesn't have Wi-Fi. Somebody's now going to come over to try to fix her Wi-Fi in a few days. She says it takes her 3 hours to upload a video, which I believe. Because she's probably doing it through her phone internet. My question is, why is it that when you have no Wi-Fi in your house and it takes you 3 hours to upload a video, you're uploading every other day? But when you had perfect internet and you were living with Wi-Fi, you couldn't upload. There's a reason for that. This is my theory. And please let me know what you think in the comments down below and the dislikes. Okay. I think that she was trying to get the last days of wifey. She was trying to do things with her. They were using, hand massages, whatever. And I think that she was trying to just get her last time in with wifey, who as soon as she dropped her off, she left. Okay. She's on to a better life. Now that she's completely alone, she has nothing other than YouTube, and maybe she wasted so much money on moving and, now she needs to make extra money because I'm going to say it again. It's my brand to repeat. By the way, somebody was saying that, the repeating guy is gone. So let's just do a face reveal. Why not? Face reveal. There you go. He's here, people. The point is, since it's my brand to repeat, I have to repeat it. She has literally uploaded a few videos without the Wi-Fi, taking 3 hours to post the video. But when she was with wifey, she couldn't post anything. She was obsessed with wifey. So listen, a lot of people in her comment section are saying, what I've seen is that she seems happier without wifey. How so? I think that Anne Boleyn Reid needs to be single and needs to go on many, many dates and vlog the whole process. And I think she needs to have a dating show. Why should you date Anne Boleyn Reid? She's like auditioning Target drivers and Walmart drivers. Speaking of Walmart, okay? The title of her video is I'm on my own. The day that you're going to be on your own is when you take yourself to places, to your appointments, to Walmart and Target, and take yourself back. A lot of you have said that the reason that mommy drives her everywhere is because some Uber or Lyft drivers, and I've had these people come in my comment section and say, I drive for this, I drive for that, I drive for that. I would not pick her up. Fine, but not everybody would not pick her up. Somebody would pick her up, okay? She's not even attempting to take Ubers, number one. Number two, I've already talked about this. I've given her perfect advice that she never listened. She needs to contact a car service, a limousine company in her area, explain her situation, and say, because I've seen people do this in work settings. I've seen people do this a lot in work settings, but in personal settings too, where you have a contract with a limousine or a car service company, and there's a driver whenever you need it. It's a contract, you pay the money. This is how she can get around actually on her own. When she says that she is on her own. If mom drives you to all your appointments, mom clearly took her to Walmart, and I would not doubt that she told mom to keep her feet out of the shots, because last time she was exposed with mom's sneakers that mom, took her places. So Amber, honey, you may be living on your own and paying for everything on your own, but you're not on your own. Your mother is taking you places, and you need to get some independence. yes, not everybody always ends up in the best scenario. I can understand that. That's why I gave her good advice and said, set up a contract with a car service or limousine company, and they could drive you around. You'll have a contract with them, you'll pay them up front, and you'll always have a driver driving you. But is she going to do that? No. Is she going to pretend she's on her own? My personal opinion is she's not on her own. She is not on her own if mom is taking her to all the appointments. I believe that she's going to pay family members. This is my opinion, not a fact, but I'm 100 on this. I think she's going to start paying family members to take her around. How exciting. So her audience is very happy that she showed a bit of Walmart, but TikTok, it won't last. But I am very excited that Amberlynn is in a new place, single, and just go on a few dates and focus on yourself, Amberlynn. I wish you all the best. Let's just move on to Foodie Beauty. Okay, so Chantal posted a live stream that she just recently deleted a few hours ago. And the reason that she deleted this live stream is because it was highly inappropriate. That's all I could say here. She has said a lot of very just wildly inappropriate, disgusting things on that live stream that I cannot go into. And people are reporting her live stream. That's why she privated. By the way, just a side note, if you use her, like a lot of her content and something that she posted is privated, she could still go after you, just to tell you. The only way that she has no ground to stand on is if she permanently deletes the video, then she can't go after you. But if something is private and she privated the video, she could still go after anyone that re-uploads it. I just wanted to say that. Okay. So I did want to talk about what she said in the live stream. That is perfectly fine to talk about. It's all ridiculous either way. So basically, part of the live stream is, as usual, about her nemesis, French Fry Girl. And what she's saying is that she's going to sue her, that she is using her cat BBJ, and that BBJ is very bad in FFG's care. This is rich coming from a person who has literally neglected your cat into UTIs and having fur matted and having to be cut off because it was some of excrement was actually stuck to BBJ's backside. Okay, it's rich that you neglected her into this, but FFG isn't taking care of her, right? Okay, it's rinse, lather, delusion, Kermit, repeat, because we talked about this right a lot. Okay. She basically says that FFG has defamed her, French Fry Girl, and that she's going to sue her. None of this is going to come to fruition because you don't have the money. And she says that she took Beezers away from her. Like, she says something like, I used to have 2,000 people in my chat, but like now they're in her chat. Yeah, because she is pulling in an audience. Either you're entertaining or you just, you're not. And at the end of the day, even a Kermit can't help you, Chantal. She basically says she's very obsessed with just breezing being demonetized. She talks about how, like, basically how dare just breezing go on other platforms and talk about Foodie Beauty. And you're demonetizing, you live with your mother. That's what she says. And like, this is like a big deal. So first of all, you and Amberlynn like to make fun of people living with their parents. I don't know if Breezy lives with her mother, and I don't care. Chantal and Amber, like Amber said, like, oh, Jordy lives with his parents, supposedly, and plays Warcraft. Like, okay. So there is nothing wrong with living with your parents. But even if there were, or like, because Chantal is trying to make it like, oh, people that do this is like bad or whatever. Okay. Chantal, you cannot rent any apartment on your own in Canada. And probably where you're living now, you can't be on your own. In Canada, nobody would give you an apartment in your name because of your financial troubles, which is fine. Lots of people go through that. I'm not judging her for that. The idea is, how can you possibly judge Just Breezing or anybody for living with their parents when you also cannot live by yourself? And I don't even know if Just Breezing lives with her parents. Like I said, I don't care. But Chantal was never able to put anything in her name because of her financial problems. So you always needed a man or somebody to live with you. Pete, now your supposed husband. So to me, this argument goes out the window because you're a hypocrite. She says that, like, why should her stream be considered bad when it's a response to, like, mean-spirited things that people say about her? Okay. So first of all, the biggest power move you could do is not respond, and people just don't understand that. The best thing to do on YouTube is not respond, unless, of course, responding will earn you money and keep you safe, and it's okay, Chantal, that will go right over your head. You're not going to understand what I mean by that, but basically the best thing that you can do, the biggest power move that exists, is to ignore people and to pretend that they don't exist, because really they don't exist to you. Chantal says that she's like really not bothered by what people say. She says in that stream, people try to affect her, but it doesn't. So we know for a fact that that's a lie, girl, you a lie. Because if it didn't affect you, there is no way in the world you would dedicate live streams. What was the point of making this live stream, spending time on it, and she had to private it and not get the full money from it because people are reporting it? You're so triggered and affected by all the reaction channels that you continue to talk about reaction channels that are demonetized. Why do you do that, Chantal? There's an answer. It was a rhetorical question. The reason that she does that is because she actually is upset that they're talking about her. It doesn't matter. Deep down inside, I think what you're thinking, Chantal, is you don't care whether or not they make money on it. That pisses you off more, but deep down inside, it's not really about the money that they're making. For you, you just want people to stop criticizing you. That's why she can't let go of Just Breezing. Just Breezing's demonetized, right? But Chantal keeps talking about her because A, she's really upset and surprised that Just Breezing didn't leave, and still talks about her for free and talks about her on other platforms. And also, ultimately, what bothers Foodie Beauty is negative criticism, just criticism in general, not if they're getting paid for it. That's why she continues to talk about a demonetized channel. Okay. She says that pretty much, reaction channels need to kiss her feet. They need to kiss her feet because without her, nobody would have content. And she says, you want to get me off this platform, you wouldn't have content without me. They would have content with other people. But reaction channel is supposed to kiss your feet like you kissed your ex non-boyfriends. She also says something that I genuinely felt was incredibly funny, so I wanted to address it. And then we're going to look at the community page post. She says that her channel I found this very interesting. Chantal, just in case you're listening, I wanted to tell you some reality. Okay. She says that her channel has not gotten to 100,000 subscribers because she's too negative. That's not why. So, first of all, I just want to say, this is a general statement. It's not to Chantal, but in general. If you're trying to get to 100,000, relax. You don't have to, because it doesn't do anything for you. There's not some special happiness that you get once you're at 100,000 subscribers. It's all the same BS. I feel absolutely no differently when I have 4,000, when I have 100,000. It's the same thing. Second thing, okay, the reason that she has this belief is because she doesn't want to come to reality. Chantal, when I get more views on my videos than usual, I go up in subscribers. When I get less views than usual, I just stay the same. Chantal, on average, you're getting between 7,000 to 9,000 views per video. That is not a lot, and you will never grow quickly with that kind of video views. You need to get higher video views in order to grow in subscribers, or you have to be or you have to be providing your audience with something really important, and you're not. This isn't about negativity, and people will still join her channel over drama and controversy, even if they dislike her. Chantal, once you get to 100,000, nothing will happen. You'll be just as unhappy as you are today, in my opinion. Okay, here's a deleted community page post about FFG. The point of this community page post is to show that Foodie Beauty's new cat Julia is doing okay, that in Foodie's opinion, FFG's care of BBJ, the other older cat, has been bad, and that supposedly BBJ was better off with Foodie Beauty, which is delusional. I've taken out parts that we cannot read here. Hey, French fry grifter, here's a pic of her being taken to get groomed as soon as we got home. We're talking about Julia now. Stop the lies. We regularly take her. Only one here, and she's implying that FFG doesn't take care of her animals is her, which isn't true, because its grief was bugging you and you had to go on drives to cry instead of taking the dog with you. Show the vet records for that, you hypocritical blah blah blah. Her fur is long and thick and always looks like this no matter how much we brush and get her groomed. We don't owe you an explanation. You obviously do feel that you owe the internet and FFG an explanation if you are giving one. I guess FFG must have said something, or somebody must have said something, I don't know, and I don't care, about Julia's condition. By the way, it's obvious that Julia is going to more than likely never end up the way BBJ did, because Foodie Beauty knows that now everybody is paying attention to how she will treat the next cat. And also that there's another person there that's going to take care of the cat, the husband. Okay, we don't owe you an explanation until you explain why BBJ looks emaciated in your care and why you put down your second dog, Hypocrite. In FFG's care, left one is in mine. Okay, so she's showing the pictures of BBJ while BBJ was in Foodie's care versus BBJ while in FFG's care. The reason that the cat looks smaller is because common sense, the cat has been groomed and shaved, because you took such bad care of BBJ. That's why you never took your pets to the vet. Nothing wrong with that, even though the pets are sick since 2016. Anytime BBJ or 17 was shown in my video, she looked healthy and happy.
But that did not happen. Who's to say that actually happened?
So shut it. Last time I entertain your, whatever FFG says. This is so silly. This is not the last time you will ever entertain it. You will continue to entertain FFG, because without responding to FFG, this is all you have. And she shows pictures. Look, at the end of the day, everyone knows what you did to BBJ and Sam. It's documented. You said you never took your pets to the vet. They looked bigger with you because you didn't groom them. FFG is grooming the cat. Also, I just want to say something. In a live stream before the one that I just discussed, Foodie Beauty said that Pete's did not know where BBJ's food was, and that's why he said that, Foodie wasn't feeding the cat. That is BS. What he had said was that you're only feeding her treats, which is what you had in the house. And you pretty much said that you didn't have one type of food and you had pretty much another type of food. So she's still trying to, pretty much in my opinion, trash Pete's over what had happened. Admit responsibility for what you've done to BBJ. Stop talking about your biggest scandal and drama. Have some sympathy for BBJ, who's an elderly cat. The main person that uses BBJ for drama is Chantal, not FFG, okay? So anytime FFG posts any type of update about the cat or says anything about the cat, Chantal makes numerous deleted community page posts. The post is deleted. The live stream is deleted because she knows, because some of the things that I've had to take out, Foodie Beauty knows it's against the TOS. It's rinse, lather, delusion, repeat. Anyways, thoughts, comments, dislikes, Kermits, leave it in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about all of this. That's about it for today's video. I want to thank you so very much for watching today and taking the time out of your day to spend some time with me. If you enjoyed today's video or you didn't enjoy it, check out this video that's popping up here. I'm going to link a video on a similar topic. You could go and watch it, like it or dislike it, depending on your preferences. Thank you so much for being here. Thoughts, comments, questions, please leave them in the comments down below. And I will see you very, very soon in the next one. Thanks so much for being here. Bye.
You can't just be walking around in the rain. You need an umbrella. Hello, Turkey. Do you love Amberlyn Reed and Foodie Beauty? Do you watch them? How are you doing, Mr. Turkey? Come over here. You want some food? We love turkeys here. Are you crossing the road like a chicken?